22-year-old Shanna Orlick is about to take a step that will drastically change her life. She's moving from France to Israel.
You always feel like because you're Jewish, something might happen, or, and yeah, it's true. It's easier in Israel because there is no problem with this at all. So you feel more like you're the minority here, and there you're the majority, so it's easier.
And Shanna is not alone. With anti-Semitic attacks up sharply in France, a steady stream of French Jews are packing up and leaving. 2,000 resettled to Israel last year alone, according to immigration authorities there. And according to a Jewish security agency here, the number of anti-Semitic attacks in France was up by 60% in 2012.
But one stood out from all the rest: last year's deadly attack against a Jewish school in Toulouse.
For 70 years, Jews were not killed in France because we were Jews. And now 4 people, adults and children, were killed just because they were Jews in Toulouse.
Rabbi Ferry says about 5 families from his synagogue in Paris leave France for good each year, and many more are fearful, perceiving a rise in anti-Semitism. Not all the attacks are physical. In fact, of late, some have been virtual, violent racist rhetoric on social websites, to the extent that a Jewish youth group here has taken Twitter to court to discover who is behind openly hateful tweets. Virginie and Laurent Belaïche feel the atmosphere has been deteriorating for years, but the Toulouse attack was the last straw.
I realized it wasn't possible. We can't continue our normal life as Jews living in France after Toulouse. What are we going to tell our children?
So, next month, Laurent, a lawyer, will leave for Israel to begin looking for an apartment and investigate employment possibilities. What he sees as a worsening atmosphere for Jews is the most important factor in the family's decision.
The events we see all day long and the events we see on the news, they create an atmosphere where it is hard to feel secure. Over there really is not this kind of worry. The insecurity feeling just does not exist.
Successive French governments here, including the current one, have recognized the problem and tried to reassure the Jewish community with promises to work to stamp out anti-Semitism. But many in the Jewish community say that out on the streets, the evidence is to the contrary, with insults and slurs a daily occurrence.
I'm French, I was born here, and I feel like I'm a French between all the other French, and I should not be identified first as being a Jew.
Still, some French Jews now believe leaving may be the only way to feel at home. Jim Bitterman, CNN, Paris.